With an estimated net worth of $1.4 trillion, the royal family of Saudi Arabia lives a luxurious life that's simply a dream for many. From exquisite houses to flamboyant cars and breathtaking super yachts, the Saudi royalty spares no expense in acquiring only the best things. Let's take a look inside the life of Saudi Arabia's richest family. To understand what goes on in Saudi Arabia's monarchy, it is important to know their roots and origins. So let's embark on a journey starting from the beginning to where the powerful yet controversial royal family stands today. In 1932, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was established by Ibn Saud, and since then, the House of Saud has ruled over the country as what many term an absolute monarchy. The king has total control over the land and is expected to adhere only to Sharia law and the Quran. Today, King Salman bin Abdulaziz sits on the throne, steering the wheel of the oil-rich country and Middle Eastern giant. However, the story wasn't always one of good fortune. Saudi Arabia was one of the poorest countries in the world, with their only sources of revenue being pilgrimage and agriculture. Under the House of Saud, this changed when oil reserves carrying an immense wealth of crude fuel were discovered in 1938. 3 years later, they developed friendly business relations with the United States, thus beginning a journey into wealth and prosperity. The oil fields were developed by the Arabian American Oil Company, which is now Saudi Aramco. At the beginning of its operations, it was controlled by the United States, but today the company, now worth trillions of dollars, constitutes a core part of the immense wealth of the Saudi royal family and the country as a whole. 2 decades short of a century after it was founded, Saudi Arabia is the only Arab country that's part of the G20 major economies and is recognized by the World Bank as a high-income economy with a high human development index. On the 4th of March 1938, Saudi Arabia first struck oil with its first commercial oil well, and the wells are still flowing with vast resources today. This is the backstory to the wealth of Saudi Arabia's richest family. Now, let's dive into what this wealth has afforded them. Members of the royal family have been frequently termed lavish spenders, but when you have such immense wealth, spending is not a problem. Real estate. Muraba Palace. At first glance, this edifice clearly shows that it is an ancient building. Yet even as it appears old and out of fashion, it holds a significant place in Saudi Arabia's history and is, of course, of sentimental value to the royal family. It is a 32-room palace with 2 floors, which was built beginning in the 1930s and eventually completed in 1945 for King Abdulaziz Al Saud, otherwise known as the founder of Saudi Arabia. It appears to be a sort of mini-city with several buildings. The rooms were also built in a rectangular fashion with a courtyard in the center, due to the culture of privacy, especially as regards private chambers. Today, the building is a museum to remind the people of their heritage and to also serve as a tourist attraction. It shows old construction and design techniques that were symbolic of Arabian culture. The Najdi-style architecture includes straw-reinforced adobe walls, cooling courtyards, and acacia and palm frond ceilings. On January 15, 2008, President George W. Bush watched a traditional sword dance at the Muraba Palace in the company of the royal family while on a diplomatic visit to the country. He was pictured holding a sword over his shoulder during the event. Again, in 2017, President Donald Trump was entertained with the captivating sword dance at a royal banquet hosted in Muraba Palace. The palace is open to the public on specific days and times. The personal assets and pictures of royalty can be seen, as well as gilded doors and elaborate tapestries with gold lettering. It is a great reminder of the Arab country's heritage and a resource for anyone interested in going down memory lane to see how the empire began and how the royal family lived even before the heydays. Al-Yamama Palace is the official palace of the royal family, from which royal duties are performed. Official meetings, VIP receptions, and council meetings are also held here. with the king and the crown prince overseeing the affairs of the kingdom. It is located in the country's capital city and is a clear symbol of the wealth and opulence of the Saudi royal family. The expansive compound gives the palace the semblance of a mini-city, with sprawling greenery carefully manicured to create perfect symmetry and incredibly high walls with carvings that depict the finesse of Arabian architecture. The interior is indeed a sight for sore eyes, with floor-to-ceiling paneled windows, the best Italian marble flooring, and carved ceilings. Expensive carpets add a luxurious and lush feel to the rooms. Other notable features include exquisite and elaborate chandeliers, gold-plated doors, and rich upholstery. Due to the royal family's penchant for privacy, not much is known about the interior of the palace, but we do know that there are 400 rooms in the palace and several magnificent living rooms for meetings and lounging. Other palaces include the Al-Alja Palace, located just outside Riyadh, and the Araga Palace at the center of Riyadh. These are alternative places for the royal family for special events, or on the occasion of unrest that threatens safety in the main palace. Chateau Louis XIV. This residence is the most expensive home in the world, but when it was purchased in 2015 for an astonishing price of $300 million, the buyer's identity was undisclosed. However, in 2018, it became clear that the castle belonged to Prince Mohammed bin Salman. One of the first sights on entering the castle grounds is a statue of Louis XIV, a highly revered figure in France who is known as the Sun King. It was carved in Carrara marble and sat in the middle of the expansive garden courtyard. Another fascinating view in the outdoor area is a fountain of gold-coated structures from which the water sprouts. Pyramid-shaped trees lead to a labyrinth, and the grounds also house a stable farmhouse. The making of this edifice took 3 years and over 200 skilled workmen. The hard work paid off as the chateau embodies beauty. A gold-plated oakwood door ushers you in. It bears a sculpture of the sun god on horseback as a victorious Roman emperor. Inside, the interior has marble surfaces, specially commissioned paintings, ironwork, stone carvings, and silk drapings. The best technology was also incorporated into the building with mechanized window shutters, ambient lighting, reversible air conditioning, and a powerful speaker system, all of which can be easily controlled from an iPhone. The home is complete with a 3,000 bottle wine cellar, squash court, ballrooms, a movie theater, an underground nightclub, and a swimming pool. At the center of the drawing room, a breathtaking sight is embedded in the ceiling. It is a trompe-l'oeil painting of a paradise of flowers, inspired by a fresco painting done by Charles Lebrun for the Château de Vaux-le-Vicomte. After several months and immense effort by the best painters in the field, it was completed. La Château de Lumière, translated as the Palace of Light, belongs to Khalid bin Salman Al Saud, the brother of the Crown Prince and Saudi ambassador to the United States. It is located in Great Falls, Virginia, in the United States of America. In 2017, the prince was still a student at Georgetown University when he acquired the property, which cost him $12 million. It has 8 master suite bedrooms, furnished to taste, 13 bathrooms, a ballroom, and multiple living and dining rooms. Throughout the interior, there are rare customized antique sofas, gold-plated statues, and elaborate crystal chandeliers. The opulent residence is fit for royalty and features several amenities that make it a great abode. There was a spa, massage room, wine cellar, library, gym, card room, basketball court, and cinema. The outdoor area is filled with greenery and a serene pool in a relaxing lounge area with marble flooring, a cabana, fire bowls, Corinthian columns, and comfortable sitting. Prince Al-Walid bin Talal's palace. The prince is the nephew of King Salman and one of the most prominent businessmen in the Arab world and the rest of the business world in general. In the heart of Riyadh, he has a phenomenal home that appears similar to something from a fairy tale. The floors of the 420-room building are covered in the best Italian marble, extravagant gilding, and silk carpets. With 3 swimming pools, there are multiple options on where to swim. including a gigantic pool built to resemble a lagoon with wild greenery and breathtaking natural aesthetics. Other amenities include a super-large kitchen that can feed up to 2,000 people. Sounds wild, right? Well, there's also a 45-seat underground cinema with 2,250 flat screens. Much to the dismay of many, the palace has several stuffed animals made from real animals that were shot down during hunting trips by the prince. These include a zebra and a lion. Castle of Castagneto Pole. Prince Al-Walid also acquired this grand residence in Turin, Italy, for $25 million. But the 40-room castle has an interesting history. It was the childhood home of the musician, supermodel, and First Lady of France, Carla Bruni. The Bruni family had previously invested heavily in refurbishing the building, including adding frescoes and marquetry floors. In 2009, the ownership of the home changed hands and became the possession of the royal family. It is a traditional English-style home, with awe-inspiring frescoes painted by skilled artists, including Constantino Sereno and Francesco Gonin. A caretaker's house is also included because, with a house that sits on 70 hectares, it definitely requires special care. The castle houses all the necessary amenities, including underfloor heating, lifts, and kitchens with ultra-modern facilities. Yachts. It would be a gross oversight to mention the riches of the royal family in Saudi Arabia, without also listing the super yachts where they spend a significant amount of time each year, and needless to say, an insane percentage of their fortune. Prince Abdulaziz. This super yacht once held the title of the largest yacht in the world until it was usurped by super yachts like Dubai in 2006. It was built in 1984 by Helsingborg Werft, a renowned yacht maker on the order of King Fahd, who named her after his son Prince Abdulaziz, who is now the current owner. It took 15 months to complete and to make. It remains in the Saudi royal fleet and is often used to conduct business activities as well as leisure outings. Over the years, this beautiful super yacht has undergone refurbishment and refittings, but it's still standing strong. It is valued at $100 million, with yearly maintenance expenses of $10 million. The yacht can house 64 guests and a 65-man crew. Kingdom 5 KR. Once owned by Saudi billionaire arms dealer Adnan Khashoggi, this 281-foot super yacht was built in 1980 and named Nabila after the businessman's daughter. It has since been purchased by Saudi Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, but it has a long history of ownership. In 1988, Khashoggi, who was in a financial crisis, sold it to the Sultan of Brunei. Afterward, Donald Trump acquired it for $29 million and named the yacht Trump Princess. By 1991, Trump had run into immense financial debt as a businessman and then sold the yacht to Al-Walid for $20 million. The prince renamed the yacht Kingdom 5 KR, with Kingdom being the name of his multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, 5 inches his lucky number, and KR the initials of his children, Pegasus in 8th. In 2003, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman acquired this motor yacht for $120 million. It was built in Denmark by Royal Denship, a renowned yacht builder with several years of experience, and at the time of its construction, it was their biggest yacht yet. The vessel was once known as Princess Mariana before her current owner renamed her Pegasus E8. The remarkable features of this vessel are the exceptional interior and exterior designs executed by Zuretti Interior Design, Luciano Dini Design and Architecture, and Espen Wayno International. It can accommodate as many as 26 crew members and just a dozen guests in its luxurious suites. Serene. Prince Mohammed has yet another yacht which is quite popular because of its beauty and size. It is considered one of the largest super yachts in the world. It was delivered to Yuri Shefler, a well-known Russian vodka maker, for $330 million by Fincantieri, an Italian shipyard. Measuring 133.9 meters, it was in the top 10 largest yachts in the world. Serene boasts an exclusive preserve of luxurious accommodations and top-of-the-class amenities. It is such a beautiful yacht that in 2014, one of the richest men in the world, Bill Gates, rented the yacht for $5 million a week. That same year, its current owner, Prince Mohammed bin Salman, was on a vacation in France when he spotted the astonishing vessel and made an immediate purchase to the tune of over $500 million. It can comfortably accommodate 24 guests in its 12 suites, as well as 52 crew members. There are speedboats, a VIP cabin, a sauna, a jacuzzi, a beauty salon, an elevator system, satellite communications, and full air conditioning. Al-Salama. This is the personal yacht of the King of Saudi Arabia, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. It was built in 1999 by Lürssen, a German shipyard, and features design by Terence Disdale. The yacht underwent a refit in 2009, enhancing its luxurious amenities and technical capabilities. Al-Salama is among the largest yachts in the world, measuring approximately 139 meters in length. It boasts an extensive array of features, including a fully equipped hospital, a cinema, a gym, a spa, and several swimming pools, making it a floating palace of unparalleled luxury. Its interiors are as sumptuous as one might expect, with lavish fittings, expansive living spaces, and state-of-the-art entertainment systems. The yacht can comfortably accommodate a large number of guests along with a crew of over 90 to ensure every need is met with the highest standard of service. Aircrafts. Not to be overlooked in the realm of royal luxuries are the aircrafts that serve as flying palaces for the Saudi royal family. The billionaire Prince Al-Walid bin Talal tops this list as well, with his penchant for customized opulent jets. Among his fleet is a Boeing 747, converted into a private jet with all imaginable luxuries, including a throne, a dining table for 14 guests, and even a Rolls-Royce garage. His investment in aviation luxury didn't stop there. He also owns an Airbus A380, the largest commercial airplane ever built, customized to serve as a private residence in the sky. This jet is rumored to feature a concert hall, a Turkish bath, a garage for luxury cars, and a prayer room that rotates to face Mecca from any direction. Cars. While the Crown Prince is known for his extravagant yachts and residences, he also has a notable collection of luxury cars. Although not as extensive as his maritime or real estate investments, his fleet includes high-end models from Land Cruisers to Bugattis, Lamborghinis, and Ferraris. Other princes have gained notoriety for their car collections, including Prince Turki bin Abdullah, who owns a fleet of gold-plated cars. These vehicles are not just rare, but are also customized in a way that turns heads wherever they go. His collection includes models from top luxury brands, all finished in gold, embodying the ultimate in opulence and exclusivity. Art and investments. The royal family's interests extend beyond tangible assets like real estate, yachts, and cars. They are also significant patrons of the arts and strategic investors. One of the most talked about acquisitions is the alleged purchase of the Salvator Mundi, a painting attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, for a record-breaking $450 million. This purchase sparked discussions and debates about the authenticity and valuation of the artwork. The family's business acumen is evident in their investments through the Public Investment Fund, PIF, Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, which has diversified holdings across the globe. The fund's investments include major stakes in companies like Uber, Lucid Motors, and significant involvement in various sectors such as technology, entertainment, and sports. The PIF's strategy of investing in a broad spectrum of industries reflects the kingdom's vision to reduce its dependence on oil and develop a sustainable, diversified economy. The royal family's wealth and investments play a crucial role in shaping not only the future of Saudi Arabia, but also have a significant impact on global markets and industries. Their luxurious lifestyle, marked by unparalleled opulence and extravagance, continues to fascinate and intrigue people around the world. Conclusion. The Saudi royal family's life of luxury, encompassing vast estates, majestic yachts, private jets, and a collection of some of the most expensive cars in the world, is emblematic of their immense wealth and influence. Beyond their penchant for opulence, their strategic investments across various sectors underscore a vision for a future where the kingdom's prosperity is not solely tied to its oil reserves. As we admire their luxurious lifestyle from afar, it's clear that the Saudi royal family continues to redefine the boundaries of wealth and luxury on a global scale. Thank you for joining us on this journey inside the life of Saudi Arabia's richest family. If you enjoyed this insight into unparalleled luxury and strategic investment, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating updates.